Hello everyone, Kimmy here of Five and Taco. Doing a quick video log today. I didn't do one yesterday. I wasn't feeling too well. I still am not feeling too well. It's cloudy with bouts of sunshine out. And that's about the most exciting thing I have to mention today. So yeah, I didn't do a video log yesterday, for one because I wasn't feeling too well, and for two, it seemed rather boring to tell you that I just spent my whole day lying on my bed and reading fanfics and, you know, I'm basically pretty much doing the same today, aside from visiting my favorite writer forum. I do love going there. It's an awesome forum. It's called fictionpost.com. If I remember, I will finally add links below in the description and go back and edit all those other video descriptions to have those links that I promised. Yeah, I'm a little scatterbrained, I usually say. I tend to forget things easily because I'm thinking, I'll be, for example, I have to do the dishes and I'll be in the kitchen thinking, I gotta do the dishes, and then I look to my left, to my right, and there's the bag that I usually use for trash. I don't have a trash can at the moment. I had one, but it's in my garden and I've yet to get around to cleaning it. But anyway, so I'll see that bag is full and I'll be like, oh, I have to throw that away. And then I'm like, oh right, I'm out of bread. I better get a new loaf out of the fridge, and go to the fridge and get a new loaf. And then I'm like, gosh, it sure is warm today. I better hang out my laundry, and I go do the laundry. And somewhere between the trash bag, between taking away the trash bag and hanging up the laundry, the dishes go completely forgotten. So I'm a little scatterbrained where that comes in. So hence the lack of links, even though I promised. But I will be correcting that very soon as I remember not to forget to edit those. Yeah, I know. Just have to get to it. I will eventually. So anyway, I didn't want to go and not have a video log 2 days in a row, so hence here I am sitting in bed feeling miserable and doing my video log. The reason why I'm miserable is I've had a lot of stress, as I think I've mentioned in my introductory video, and it's having its effect on my stomach and intestine, and they're being unruly and giving me a lot of pain because of that. And so, yeah, for a while I'll be feeling quite miserable, but it will get better, I hope, eventually. So yeah, there's that. I wanted to do also touch quickly, because I thought maybe, possibly you might find it interesting, to touch on what I do with these video logs. Basically, I have my Nikon camera, which is basically a photo camera pretending to be a video camera. I am working on getting a new video camera in the near future. One that's a little more manageable, because my Nikon is a pretty bulky thing, and yeah, with me having to hold it in both hands just to be able to hold it, because my right hand can't hold anything and my left hand alone will eventually get tired, I want a more handleable, however you call it, model. Something, you know, like my cell phone in size, and that I can just hold in my hand and point at my face when I need to, and then I can use my Nikon for when I have my tripod and you know, do the video logs with a tripod when a tripod is required. But I want, you know, Herb Derp. Stephen George, the guy from Stephen Blogs and Stephen Play, had this camera from a brand that unfortunately is no longer for sale and never was for sale in my country. And it was this really easy hold, manageable thing that was about the size of a smartphone and that you could just hold like you hold your phone. And that seemed like a really good type of camera for me. But so far in my country, all I've come across is a Toshiba Clipeo or something. Calipeo, I don't know. Weird name. It seems to clip onto your belt, but I can't really figure out anything else from just a picture and a few statistics, and it's confusing as heck to me, so yeah, I figured until I come across some camera that I like, I'll have to make do with my Nikon Coolpix. And, you know, work around it. On my computer, I have two programs. I will grab the file they're in, because my memory is lacking. This one, Vlog My Life. Here we go. The first is called Free Video Joiner. I use that to join the little segments together of video that I recorded. I am looking into some software where I can do some more fancy stuff, but I'm not really good with that yet, so I figured for now this would, you know, work just as well and hopefully seamlessly. I also have Handbrake, and because a 25-minute video on my Nikon Coolpix is well over 500 MB, going half Dutch again. Yeah, I needed something that could make that file smaller, because that was hellishly big and would take 6 hours to upload. If it actually took 6 hours to upload at all. So yeah, Handbrake converts that 500 MB file to a approximately 70-80 MB file, and cuts down my download time to like 30 minutes to an hour at most, which is pretty good, while still maintaining the quality it was recorded in. And I have discovered that if a file is, you know, shrunk down with Handbrake, and I feel it's still a bit too bulky, like last time I had an hour-long video that was somewhere near 1000 MB, and once I had used a free video joiner, and I converted that with the Handbrake system program, and it came down to being a file of like nearly 300 MB still, and I was like, well, what happens if I put it through there again? So I put it through there again. I mean, I had the backup copy. I always have a backup copy, and yeah, it really worked really well. I was really happy with that. And I couldn't tell from as far as I've watched it that the quality had gone down any by the resizing of the amount of MBs. So yeah, I rather like Handbrake. It's easy to use, and it really helps shrink down those big videos. So yeah, until my stomach settles down a bit, I will not be able to do the video on the spun sugar that I wanted to do. I saw a how to do it type thing, more like, it was this baking program on Dutch television called Bake My Day, and yeah, they were working with, you know, melting sugar into caramel and then using that to make spun sugar baskets. And I really like the idea, and I felt like, you know, I have sugar standing around that I do barely anything with, and like use once a week in my tea, if I have warm tea. Why not try it out? I want to see if I could do that, and it, you know, would make a nice vlog video, but as it turns out, I didn't get to that, so I'm sorry for that. Turning you to my wall of awesome a minute to see my time. There we go. Doing good on time. About half of my 25-minute video is done. I've been looking at my own vlogs a little to see how I was doing, because I know I have problem sitting still, so I wanted to know if I was fidgeting terribly much and what to mind. And apparently I have the tendency to take my pinky finger, which has the only lengthy nail on all of my fingers, some included, and, you know, scratch around my mouth with it, or at my cheeks or nose, and it's sort of like a nervous habit. I tend to get fidgety if I don't have something on hand for a long while, so yeah, I took that as a learning point. Don't start fidgeting and scratching at yourself. Doesn't look that fun on camera. Anything else? I have been pondering on doing a major doing some major work on my room. I need to really clean it up sometime, but until my stomach starts, you know, not being upset every other day, I don't quite feel up to it. I will try at least to make a start by moving the laundry out and getting some laundry done this weekend. Hopefully the weather will keep working with me and I'll be able to do that. I might take my camera with me and do a video tomorrow outside. Tomorrow is King's Day, which has replaced Queen's Day, because last year our Queen, how you say, resigned? Not really resigned, but abdicated the throne. That's it. She abdicated the throne. That's the one I was looking for. And her son took her place, and so Queen's Day became King's Day, and the date was shifted, which I found was, you know, kind of silly, because our Queen, former Queen Beatrix, held Queen's Day on the 30th of April, while her birthday was, you know, on the 30th of January, and it was actually her mom's birthday that was on April 30th. Busy month that April. April Fool's Day, aka my mom's birthday, aka Liberation Day for a town near where I live. That dates back to the Spanish, the Spanish invaded our country at some point in the 1600s or so. And there was this one town, and they, on April 1st, liberated themselves in a rather spectacular way, and that's still being celebrated there on April 1st. So April Fool's Day really doesn't have too much to do with Fool's Day for me, and more with that because that's the culture I grew up with. Then there is, near the end of it, there's Easter usually in April for us, and then near the end of April there is, well, now King's Day, and then April 28th is my dad's birthday. And yeah, there is that. I'm pondering what I should do for his birthday because I have no clue. I really don't. I haven't the faintest idea of what to do for his birthday, and I will figure something out, and if worst comes to worst, I can always give him, like, some booklet on cameras or computers, and he'll like that too. Oh dear. anything on. Yeah, I only had like 2-ish, maybe 3-ish hours of sleep last night, so I am a little tired. I'm sure you can notice with the big bags under my eyes. I'm sure I have. Take another quick peek, look at my wall of awesome. There we go. Checked on the time again. Yeah, that's one of the rather annoying things I have with this Nikon camera. It will only record for 25 minutes at a time, and I can't figure out how to change it. Which is kind of sad to me, because I continually have to look at my timer on the back of my camera, thus, you know, pointing it at my wall and peeking around the corner, just to be able to tell if I'm not going over time. Because then I'd have, like, been talking for a while and then half of the video didn't get put in. Anyway, back to my room, and that I need to clean it. Yeah, I'm pondering if maybe I should do some remodeling in here, like change a few things, remove a few things, I don't know. I'm still pondering on that. Still uncertain on that. I don't really have the money to do anything big, really, so yeah, there is that, and I'll probably not change too much as yet, and just clean it up. And I do plan to change around my book cabinet. That is over there. It is big, floor to like near the ceiling. And yes, that is my Furby up there. I owned one of these things at one point. So yeah, I'm thinking of changing around the things in that book closet cupboard thing, and create a little order in the chaos that it is now. And I want to have like all the manga pockets that I own on one shelf if possible, and have like my anime stuff that I own displayed before them, make it look a little nicer and make space for Hiei. And I was going to sell my figurine that's still in her box from when I won it. I had a Rosen Maiden Shinku the Fifth doll figurine that I won with a cosplay competition at one anime convention. Quick peek. Yeah, still doing good. And I've been trying for a while now to sell it because, you know, it can make me $50 to $70 at least, but I'm not really interested in her, and as yet I've not been able to get her sold. And you know, I'm fidgeting again, sorry. I figured, you know, if I'm not gonna get her sold, I might as well display her and have her sit there and, you know, look good. I also want to empty like one shelf where I can have some other things for my ball jointed dolls, for instance. I could put there, and I don't know, make little displays that I could change every once in a while. They're just loose ideas right now that I'm having and I'm not at all certain of. And I have to smile because I am looking at that book closet thinking what I can do with it, and I just noticed something completely adorable that I may show you Sunday. If I have nothing else, I will show you my art journal. For a while, I had this totally silly idea that I would, you know, keep an art journal, just draw my life. And I just now noticed that that is there, and I never really got into it more than like a month or so. And okay, noisiness, probably outside, I think. Or maybe it's my cat playing around with his ball and having the plastic thing that's on his ball hit the the thing for the heat in the room that I forgot the name of. But yeah, we're nearly at the end of this video because I'm already nearly talking for like half an hour again. It's amazing how I'm trying to keep these things short and always end up going at it and just getting a half an hour talk full here. So far I have had like, I think only my boyfriend, sort of boyfriend. Sorry, he was my my boyfriend via chat, and we agreed that we would, you know, decide officially when we meet. And then last summer he decided, you know, I have too many things that bother me, and I need space, and you're an awesome person, and I don't want to lose you as a friend especially, so, you know, maybe we should just not be boyfriend and girlfriend until we actually meet and decide on whether or not to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Not a quick peek. Gotta hurry it up. So so he's my friend, but I still love him dearly, and you know, I hope when we actually do finally get to meet, it'll be great, and we'll be as good of friends as we are now, at the very least. Maybe even some more. I would like some more, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and that's my phone, so see you next time. Hey everyone, quick update. I just got word from my parents that my tripod has arrived, and I'm going there now to pick it up, so expect videos about that too. And with that, I say see you all tomorrow. It will be a busy day, I guess, maybe. Depends on what my parents will do. And I have to go now and pick up my tripod. Bye, people.